Pizza, pizza.
And look at him go! He could go all the way! Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown!
The Bills make me wanna shout. Kick your heels up and shout. Throw your hands up and shout. Throw your head back and shout. Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Go, 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 go. The Bills make me wanna. The Bills make me wanna. Just watch it happen now. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Go, 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 go.
Pizza, pizza.
The Bills make me wanna.
What is up? Let's go, Buffalo. Yo, I really tried to get you guys to do your picks. This would have been the week we could have given away the $50 credit, but we could not get the games in. Tried hard. I did. I know, everyone's listened. This would have been one of the days where I stayed up late celebrating. I'll put it that way. And Chris, also, I text Chris, there's a Rubertino in this break. This is how hammed up I was, asking him if he could make me shirts, Bills shirts, for all the guest Bills fans that want to be Bills fans when they come here. So I meant to text it to you, obviously. He's like, I can help with this. I'm off. I'm like, my bad. Wrong, Chris. But yo, you guys, and I imagine the Jets one could have been interesting. I can't believe that game. The Denver one could have went either way. I'm assuming you guys would have went. What ended up happening in that San? You know what? I didn't even see that. The San Fran game. How did that turn out? Seattle beat them. That's wild. What's that division look like right now? San Fran is in last place in that division, and the Cardinals are in first. Just like we knew it would happen, right? Cheese and rice. They got a full game on that, too. They're 6-4. That is wild. That is wild. 5-5. But that's anybody's division. They're all 5. I guess they're last because of the divisional record, but or I don't know. They go strength of schedule or what, but Rams, Seahawks, and 49ers all tied with only one lead. So that's anybody's division. Same thing with the South. And believe it or not, I wouldn't count the Panthers out completely yet. They're only 3 wins away from first place, 6-5 Falcons. And then you have, give me 1 second. My wife's calling me. Just give me 1 second here. Okay, we should be back on. Sorry. Trying to coordinate something with my wife. Dropping cookies off at my son's school. Both of them, because I told her that the Bills beat the Chiefs. I would take them to school, take them for breakfast, pick them up, and drop cookies off. I'm on the hook for it. I'm not even mad about it. But yeah, so I wanted to get back to these scores here real quick. And I know not a lot of people are in here, but I always like to recap this stuff. And that's part of the reason I wanted to do the break in the morning, kind of go over the games, because truthfully, I worked all day getting ready to have people over for that Chiefs game, and I missed a lot of it. But I mean, a shellacking Lions over the Jags. I kind of knew that was going to happen. Steelers taking down the Ravens. Obviously, a crazy game there. It wasn't like a lot of action, but crazy outcome, I think. And then I won't get into the Packers Bears. I'm sorry, Chris. I stopped doing what I was doing to watch the end of that. Just crazy. Broncos just decimating the Falcons, and then the Seahawks upsetting the biggest surprise in the league to me, without a doubt, is the Cincinnati Bengals. I cannot believe the Cincinnati Bengals. I just don't get it. Joe Burrow's top 5 quarterback in the league, I think. I really do. And they have, 3 wins? They have a 22% chance to make the playoffs. I don't get it. But anyhow, you guys had gotten Philadelphia, Green Bay, Detroit, Minnesota, Miami, Rams, New Orleans. You only got the Baltimore game wrong. So you were on your way to the credit, but we weren't able to get a break in and do that. So, yeah, they got to switch something up there. They already got rid of some coaches. How long until they just get rid of the whole coaching staff? Or better yet, how long until they decide, hey, we're not going to get Caleb Williams hurt, right? We're not going to get him hurt. We're going to do what the Giants are doing. We're checking it in for the season. We're working for a draft pick. Giants starting Tommy DeVito this week, which we kind of knew that was coming, right? Shoot. My trash can. So we kind of knew that was gonna. You said you kind of knew that was gonna happen. I think my dad was over for the end of that game, and he was like, "Look at this, look at this." I'm like, I'd like to say that they're gonna make this, but I think Bears are gonna do the Bear thing. The OC did a good job. I didn't get to watch, like I said, didn't get to watch the game. I'm very curious to go back. I want to actually watch the condensed version of a bunch of the games, if I can. But dude, Josh Allen looks good, does he not? I think he does. He's a fun quarterback to watch. Miles Sanders, Cortland Sutton. There is the Black Prism Chuba rookie. He's playing well. We got the Gregory Rousseau die cut, ETN. Khalil Herbert, mostly rookies in this stuff too. So Kyle Trask, Tutu Atwell. There's a Justin Fields rookie. Michael Pittman, Kenneth Gainwell, Black Prism. Najee Harris rookie. There's a T-Law die cut. Mac Jones is not the answer, clearly. Sam Ellinger, that's going to be numbered out of 99. Oh, sorry, I'm a little stuffy today. Was up late. If I didn't say that. I had quite the party to clean up after. It was a good crowd though. We do fireball shots every time the Bills score. There was a lot of drinking last night. Derek Carr. Hopkins was quiet. Was he even playing? Dude, we got an auto. Not guaranteed in this, but it's a DOE Eskridge out of 75. I don't have the list up. For the Seattle Seahawks. Give me a minute. I'm going to get the list up. Break list. Properties. Should be this. Let me see if that's the right one. Matt McGinn. Yep, I just picked the Seahawks here. Seattle Seahawks. Bo Nix for Rookie of the Year. Could it go to a non-quarterback, do you think? Or, I mean, is Jaden Daniels still got to be the heavy favorite, right? Just because that is a Mac Jones out of 199. I feel like Jaden Daniels has to be the favorite right now on paper, at least on the odds for Vegas. Zach Wilson. Did you see that? Over the last 3 quarterbacks, Sam Darnold, Zach Wilson, and Aaron Rodgers, Zach Wilson had the best completion percentage or win percentage. And then it was Sam Darnold, and then it's Aaron Rodgers has the lowest. It's just crazy. Is Bo Nix the favorite right now for odds for Rookie of the Year? Oh, he's close, but he's still behind. That's crazy. But you're saying no one, you don't think a non-quarterback wins it? Yeah, it'd be tough. It's so tough for them. Kadarius Toney, Felipe Frank, Ian Book. How about Taysom Hill? My brother brought up a great point. We've talked about this before, but at what point in fantasy do they allow him to continue to be listed as a tight end? I don't care that that's how they have him listed. When was the last time he lined up in the tight end's position? I don't think he does. He plays quarterback. He plays running back. Tight end is not one of his positions. There's a Trey Lance. And I don't know why Justin Fields there. They're even allowing him. I mean, I love it. I have him in a bunch of tight end spots. It's great. Devonta Smith at a $3.99. And there's another Justin Fields. He ended up having 4 touchdowns. Joe Burrow. There's a nice. That's a Prism black Justin Fields rookie going to Chicago. That's Jeff. He's a Chicago fan. What up, Jeff? Sorry, guys. Last night, I assure you, I could not have broke. I was a mess. Dude, I'm an asshole. My dad just had surgery, and I wasn't even thinking, is this numbered? Kadarius Toney at a 49. Josh Allen scored that rushing touchdown at the end. I picked my dad up. He just had surgery. Mom was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot." Like, we were excited. He was excited too, but that Chronicles H2 is a nice product for the price. We might have to mix some more of that in. I have a little bit more. Yeah, I have like 5 or 6 boxes of that. We might have to mix some of that in. Yeah, so Chris, I since I have you in here, and also happy Monday, y'all. Hopefully you're celebrating your team's victories. If you're not, hopefully you have a game next week. The worst thing for me is losing going into a bye week. That was my biggest concern. It wasn't like, oh, the division's going to be close, because we still have a pretty solid handle on that, even with the loss. But you never want to lose to Kansas City. That was a nice box, wasn't it? I thought so. You never want to lose to Kansas City, and I say this, our family and a bunch of people had gotten so many texts here saying, like, the entire country is rooting for the Buffalo Bills. I was like, except for Chiefs fans, but I think there was a lot of people that didn't want to see them, because I do think they would beat the Bills. It's not a smooth, but they could probably coast to an undefeated season. You know who was celebrating it the most? The Dolphins. What year is it? The 72? There's a Joe Mixon, Cooper Kupp. He had a day yesterday, right? There's our autograph. It's going to be Tyler Lacey out of $2.99 going out to the Jags. Jacksonville going to be Hitman. What up, Jamie? Well, yeah, there's no reason they should move down yet, right? Nothing happened that would move them down. Austin Eckler, Jonathan Mingo. There is a Hendon Hooker. Nice card. Jalen Waddle. TJ Watt. And Josh Allen. QB Thrillers. Not numbered, but a red laser there. That's nice. And then one right behind it. Touchdown Club, Josh Allen. Nice card. Who got the Bills? Jason. Jahmyr Gibbs. That's a nice one there. We were talking, so we had a big college football fan here last night, and you guys know I don't follow it a ton. I follow it enough, just like and he was like, "Oh, like how can you explain to me?" He was asking a Penn State fan how Penn State deserves to be at number 4. I'm like, a lot more than Colorado has any reason to be in the top 25. He's like, yeah, but they're like, I'm like, no. He's like, they're not even like in the top 10. It's not a conversation. I'm like, it does matter. That's someone's spot. I don't think they haven't beat a team I think they've beaten one team that has a winning record. They lost to Nebraska with just 5-4. They got hammered by them. I don't get how Colorado, if that was not Sanders and, Travis Hunter, and they would not be ranked. I just don't see why they would. There's a DTR. But I do think there is a chance that Sanders goes to Dallas next year. The coach and the son. I don't know. What do you think? Is that a realistic possibility? Bijan, Josh Downs, Kenny Pickett, Mac Jones. There's a Diggs. Thrillers, Herbert. Nick Chubb, Ovation. Justin Fields still on the Bears there. And a Tank Dell rookie. What up, McGinn? You hit something. Who do you have? Or I said your name. Oh, yeah, you got the first autograph. It was a Dwayne Eskridge, and it came out of the H2 box, so it was a bonus. Exactly. And I'm not talking about Oregon. I'm talking about, obviously, Colorado. But, yeah, Oregon, I think, has every right to be at 1. I don't see who else would be there. But I just think I never liked the ranking system in college. It's one of the reasons I haven't liked it. I do like that they're doing the tournament style issue of 12 teams. I think that's cool. It's close. Zay Flowers, not a 1-on-1 again. But yeah, some of these teams on those rankings have no business in there. Airborne, Derek Carr, Derrick Henry. There's another Hendon Hooker. Falcons started out hot. They're fizzling off. There's another Josh Allen Crusade. That's a good-looking card. Devontae Adams, Tank Dell, and another Zay Flowers. Not a bad box. We got our auto and a mem in that. You think? Yeah, I'm excited to see how that 12-team format does go. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna be tuned in more than I have been in years past on it for sure. McGinn, how you doing, man? Not a fun ending to the game for you. I know Packers fans obviously excited, but I think for you guys at this point, it's one of those things where, I mean, do you want to, like, I know you want to win games, but would you rather get a good draft pick? You have the first round. You know what I mean? Are you okay losing at this point if it increases your... I mean, that's a very tough division. The conference is pretty tight now. It's going to be... It's going to be tough to, like, make a run at the playoffs, I think. Is it better just to get a good draft pick and see what you guys get an O-line going? I know that's not fun for the players. That's why I said I won't be surprised if they let Badgett get a shot. There you go. I mean, listen, every day's a blessing. Yeah, I didn't get to watch that game. Like I said, I want to go back. There's a Tyler Lacey who pulled his autograph. I want to go back and get to see a little bit of there's a Van Ness, what they look like. Willis McGahee. Arizona, the surprise team is your first place in the West. All right, nothing in that. Let's get it downtown, baby. Yeah, I mean, I think that's what has to happen. Yeah, you get their second round. So you have to, hope they keep losing, but like they've looked good. They've looked good too. They were off this week, right? They had a bye week. All right, T-Law. There's a Jonathan Taylor. Put that one over here. Who's got the Colts? It's Dougie. Derek Stingley. There's a Tua. Oh, I'm so mad at myself. Fantasy Pros suggested that I start Russell Wilson over Tua. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, I don't see why. And they said 95% of experts suggested to play Russell Wilson over Tua. I was like, man, am I missing something? I better listen on this one. There we go. Passing grade Josh Allen. I'm like, am I missing something on this? I better just go with it. 95%. A lot of times it's like 82, 75 when you have two starting quarterbacks. So I was like 95%. They probably know something. I'm just gonna go with it. It's why I pay for that service. I was like, I gotta stop. I gotta go with my instincts. You think you're gonna get Belichick? You don't. Yeah, where's he gonna go? Where's the coaching candidates? Like, Giants are gonna probably keep rolling with Daboll, right? Give him a chance to bring in a quarterback, and because he obviously inherited Daniel Jones. I mean, that nobody in that is getting a coach in that division. The North, it could be the Bears, but other than that, no one's getting a coach. I don't think anyone's getting a coach out west. What about the NFC South? I know this team needs to do something because there's no reason they should be losing the way they're losing with the roster that they have. And I know they got injuries and stuff, DTR, but there is just no reason for it at all. Luke Kuechly and Travis Etienne. How much would you have won, Chris? Mario Douglas. George Kittle. He didn't play again yesterday. He's gotten the injury bug this year. There's a Kincaid. He was out yesterday. We were missing Kincaid. Oh, I'll tell you this. That game started, and we got the interception. And, of course, there's the Hassan Reddick. A flag was thrown, and they were like, I don't know if you guys saw the beginning of the game. I was like, the commentators are like, we're not really sure. We don't even see a flag. We're not sure what they're discussing here. And I'm like, why does it feel like they're looking for something they can do to overturn that? And there was nothing, and then they got him on a late hit after the thing, 15 yards. But anyhow, then after that, my dad really wanted us to get Xavier Worthy, and he was really upset when the Chiefs got him. I think a lot of people were surprised. I'm still okay with it. I'm all right with Coleman. I like what we did with the picks. But when Coleman's out for the game and Xavier Worthy comes in and scores that and they take the lead, I just look at my dad, and he's just like... Like, shut up. I know. And my brother's texting me. He's like, yeah, good job trading Worthy to the Chiefs, giving them Worthy. I'm like, just wait. Let's see. It wasn't even like Coleman could respond. I wish he would have had a chance to respond. We got a 5, a 5, a 3, a 1, a 1. Let's do it. 2 1-1s. Get your guesses in. Well, I put a $5 bet in. No, it was 10 to win 1,100. It was... did I send it to you? Taysom Hill. I gotta pull it up, and I had 3 of the 5 in the first quarter. And I was like, my cash out's gonna be good. Like, it's for 1,100 on a $10 bet. The 3 hardest ones hit. The ones that didn't were it was Cooper Kupp. Oh, I gotta pull it up and see here. You're not gonna like I couldn't when I looked in the first quarter and 3 of them, maybe it was like the beginning of the second, but so it was Cooper Kupp, Jahmyr Gibbs, Taysom Hill. They had all scored in like the first quarter, and then it was Jalen Waddle and Devontae Adams left, and I was like, my cash out's got to be at least like $150, $41 for a cash out. I'm like, no. Sure as shit. I mean. Obviously, Waddle had chances, but he didn't. But Devontae Adams, what's going on there? Grayson McCall, that's going to be an NIL, I believe, right? We'll have to random that at the end. We will random all NIL cards to everyone. Mekhi Blackman for the Minnesota Vikings. Is it? I better check it out. Because we do go to jerseys, but just making sure it's not college, because that's what we do for NFL. Yep, Minnesota Vikings cornerback. That is going to be number 3 out of 5. Minnesota Vikings going out to Jeremy Wilson. There you go. What one are you talking about? You know what? I don't think Amari Cooper caught that in bounds. I gotta say, I was talking to 2 Chiefs fans in our group last night. Oh, that'll play. Who's got him? There you go. Bo Nix, 2 out of 3. going out to Denver. That's Dougie. Possibly Rookie of the Year. There you go, Bo Nix. That'll play, baby. Yeah, I don't think Amari Cooper was in. I really don't. I did at first, and then I saw the replay, and we all were kind of like, they're going to overturn that. There's a Charlie Jones, 1 of 1. I wish that Knicks would have been a 1 of 1. I think it's the Bengals. Cincinnati Bengals. He did not play this week. He was out this week. He was the AFC Special Teams Player of the Week this season already. And a Drake Thomas 1 of 1. Everyone loves the Drake. I hate the Drake. Seattle Seahawks. Seattle Seahawks going out to Dirk. Nobody gets to 1 of 1. But we have another chance. Remember, college unis go to their current teams. If they're in an NFL uni, it will go to that team. You think he was in? I want to go back and watch it. So I thought he caught it, but had just lifted up his foot and then put the other one down and then stepped out. But it was like a bang, bang kind of thing. So I guess not enough. And I didn't hear, listen, I was going to say this. I talked to some Chiefs fans. I said, I'm not sure Cooper was in. They were all like, I think, they... Not a ton of complaining about the officiating. I mean, I was trying to not dive into it too much. I just wanted to enjoy the game. Was kind of not lingering in between plays and trying to over dissect things. But how from a outsider's perspective, how do you guys think the officiating was in that game? I know it's a hot topic, especially with Chiefs games. Let's get the old Flutie out here. Josh Downs is going to go to the Indianapolis Colts out of 25. Oh, that's awesome. And they can be for Christmas. Oh yeah, I thought you said son's birthday because my son's birthday is like in December. But yeah, that's awesome, Chris. I appreciate it. I got to get you a shirt idea too. I want to get like guest Bills fan shirts. Dante Demas out of 25. He is a free agent. Was he with anybody? It looks like he was last with the Baltimore Ravens. So that'll go to the Ravens. Baltimore. It's going to be McGinn, baby. There you go. And Michael Mayer for the Raiders. That is out of 25. Dude. Getting some nice stuff here in this break. Raiders going out to Chris Taylor. There you go, Chris. It's got a nice little Notre Dame patch there, too. I don't like how that fits in there. I need to get some like 197s. And I don't have any. All right, I'm going to leave this out for now, Chris, because I'm going to get you a good size top loader for that. And I got to just stop and get some, I think. Will Rogers, tungsten steel, 1 out of 9. Oh, you got 2 teams, didn't you? I have you on 2 teams. I have you on the Ravens. And I have you on, unless I made a mistake. Did I fill it in wrong? So, for the Washington Huskies, so that'll be another random. Oh, I said Dirk. Did I? I don't know. I must have read one up from there and saw the Niners. My bad. Out of 99, Anthony Richardson. There we go. I'm going to mag that one up because it's a little thick. He's back. He scored a rushing touchdown yesterday. And they crushed the Jets. I mean, not crushed them. It was a 1-point game, but still. Yeah. So we got the Knicks, great game for him. We got the Richardson, great game for him. I may have to get a bigger one. 180. These cards are thick. It's a nice break. 25 a spot break. Yeah, I'm going to go up to a 180 on this. And Chris, I might just mag yours up too. So I can get some top loaders because that would be the right size for that. Get you a little sticker on this. All right, we have a couple spots. A couple spots left in the UFC break. The weight class break. If you guys want to fill that up, I don't know if I'm posting anything else today. Maybe I will for football tonight. Man, nice break though. Chris, I'm just gonna go ahead and mag up this Michael Mayer too for you. Man, this is like cut weird. Maybe that's part of it. There we go. All right, that's better. Jets, Saints, and Bears. Yeah, I still think they fired that Jets coach too early, but you know what? He's probably happy the way that's going. All right, let's recap it. We're going to give away 2 paper footballs and 2 hitless credits as well. So here we go. We had Kincaid and Bryce Young. A couple of Allens there looking good. We had the Hooker, Kadarius Toney. That's out of 49. Devonta Smith, Justin Fields, a Lawrence, Wilson, Jones, Chuba, Black Prism, and Ellinger out of 99. Our patch cards were Zay Flowers for the Baltimore Ravens. That goes out to McGinn. Oh, yeah, McGinn, you got that too. And then the DTR for the Cleveland Browns going out to Jason. We had the Dante Demas for the Baltimore Ravens as well, McGinn. And then the Josh Downs for the Indianapolis Colts. That goes out to Douglas. He wasn't done yet. He had the Drake Thomas. That was the Seattle Seahawks. That's you, McGinn. We had the Charlie Jones for the Cincinnati Bengals going out to Jeff Kellington. Mekhi Blackman going out to the Minnesota Vikings, Jeremy. And for the Jaguars, Tyler Lacey going out to Jamie Hunter. And Dwayne Eskridge for the Seattle Seahawks. McGinn, you hit a few there. We weren't done yet. We got the mayor for the Raiders. CT getting that one. Nice Notre Dame patch there. We had the Bo Nix 2 out of 3 going out to the Denver Broncos. And the other quarterback hit as well to Dougie, Indianapolis Colts. Anthony Richardson, 7 out of 99. All right, before we do hit list or anything, we have 2 to random up. We'll do the Will Rogers first, then we'll do the Grayson McCall. Everyone's eligible. They're each ran separately. Sorry again, guys. I didn't get to this last night. It was not going to happen. I figured once the Bills game came and it wasn't ready to rock, I was like, yeah. Not a high chance of that happening. All right, here we go. Where is everyone's name? My brain is not working today. All right, here we go. First one up is the Will Rogers. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. It's going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to take that one down. And that is going to go to Jason Upchurch. And Grayson McCall up next. Oops, I guess I got to put the names in there, don't I? It's going to be the New England Patriots. Pat's on the board. All right, now we can do hit list and paper football. That's going to go to Mike Haralambous. There you go. All right, 2 hit list credits first. Then actually, no, we'll do the paper footballs first since I have everyone's names already ready to go. 1 paper football here. And then 2 hit list credits. Here we go. I know, not the best time to break. Everyone's at work and you can't jump in. I hate doing it then too, but we got to fill that sweet spot, that 8, 9 o'clock time. Atlanta Falcons are going to get the paper football. So it's going to be Rob Scandal. So give me a minute, Rob. I'm going to do hit list credits, and then I'll draw your paper football. Chris, who would you like to see the Bears get as a coach? Would you like Belichick, or is that like you don't really want to? I don't know how him and Caleb would get along. Do you think he has the ability to be coached like that from a guy like Belichick? All right, we got the Texans and the Giants. So the hit list credit's going to go to Jason and Chris Rubertino. There you go, Chris. You got $5 credit to use when you want. All right, let's do the paper football now. Rob Scandal. So you get the Jets. An offensive coach. I get it. The Detroit OC. I hate that when teams do well and then they lose their coach. I get it. It's part of the progression of coaching and getting from OC to a head coaching job. But, dude, it sucks for teams. I mean, it happened with us, and I do believe this in my heart. If Daboll would have stayed one more year at the Bills, I 100% believe we would have seen a Super Bowl. All right. I really do. But we had to start over, and we had that insane dude that went to the Browns. Obviously, he sucks there, too. And then we have only lost one game. Regular season, 1 game. No, 2. 1 last year, his very first game. And then we have our, 2 losses this year. So he has 3 losses total since he came on. Brady. Joe Brady for us. I don't want him to go anywhere, though. But I have to go somewhere. I have to drop cookies off for my boys. So I will be back later. Fill up that UFC. We'll be back. We'll chat more.